Alrighty! Welcome to the second game between the guys playing the white Protoss, RedLeto playing the red Zerg PyroMania. It's stupid again, I mean it should be playing the red Zerg, Leto playing the white Protoss PyroMania, or playing the red Zerg RedLeto. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to see an actor playing StarCraft, you know, how many actors you can tell playing StarCraft. So yeah, RedLeto, you know, it's quite nice. But all right, so this actor seems to be going on with a mid-build attack, and so yeah, first game was won by Pyro, and this time he's playing Zerg. Let's see what he has in store for us. Okay, he's opening up with a hatchery here and not a choke, which... Okay, this is interesting. This might be beneficial for him, or cause him an advantage now, because gives him an advantage. Because Leto is going on with a mid-build attack, and he scouts now in the right direction. So gives him this advantage because he doesn't have to protect the choke, and he will be able to protect better against this kind of attack. He will have more time because the Zealots have to progress here. They won't stop there. It will take a bit more time for them to reach this part of the base of Pyro, and he'll have more time for the creep colonies to finish and so on. But this is also a bit risky because, yeah, this is what I wanted to say, because if Leto starts cannons right in front of the hatcheries, then it's very hard to stop them if they are supported by Zealots. But as I mentioned, it will take a bit longer time for the Zealots to arrive, as opposed to arriving to the choke. So this way he'll have time, yep, and he already started his Sunkens, so... Okay, he's in a better spot. Sunkens, of course, take less time to prepare. They so cannons take a much longer time to finish. So this can be defended by Pyro easily, as the cannons, the Sunkens and the Zerglings have an easy time cancelling these cannons. So basically what Leto can do is start cannons right here and then basically add robotics behind them just to produce a few reavers and surprise Pyro, who won't have the economy to defend against early reavers. So that's what he might do. Let's find out what he plans to do. So the cannons are started, but I don't see gas being made, so those reavers won't be that quick, and this means that Pyro might be able to defend. The best way is getting quick Mutalisks, so you can just micro them and dodge the cannons, but if you micro them correctly you can catch the reavers. So, alright, gas started now. Okay, so Leto, I think, yep, he wanted to get rid of this Sunken to be able to further progress with the cannons. He badly needed room for the cannons, but this creep remains there, and Pyro is also adding lots of Zerglings, so he's on the hunt for the probe which goes down. That was a nice move, so he managed to get rid of the probe. Seems no more cannons, no robotics, and this is really bad for Leto, because right now he is very behind. Yep, this is the time when This is, yeah, there was a pause in the game, so this is the time when he could, or when he should add the robots. And he won't be able to do that because the probe died. He starts this probe right here. I'm not sure about the spot, I will add it right here. The cannons can still reach the links, of course, attacking the robo, but well, I think it will be better just to place it back more in the back part, or yeah, behind. But anyway, these links arrive now, and they are attacking this cannon, which goes down. And right now they have free access, or will have free access to the extra nexus, which can be killed by them. But seems he doesn't care about that. He just saved one link. And Pyro has the opportunity to slowly upgrade and develop, adding a few more hatches, but this probe is now entering the base of him, so he will have to take care, as this might... Oh my god, alright. I for a moment I thought he will be progressing that way, but right now he's going here. I'm not sure why he's not sending it down to get the robo. But he started this cannon there, nice micro there by the Hydras, so these zealots are not able to do any damage here. They are retreating, but they have to attack because these Hydras mean a threat for the cannons, and he's catching the probe again, so no more robo. I really would have sent that probe down here to start the robo, because basically he would have defense, so the cannons would have defended that probe. He could have started the robo to produce rivers, but for some reasons he started cannons right there. So this is looking bad for him now. He badly needs drops, successful drops, to be able to get back in the game, because Pyro is really ahead now, as you can see. So if a Zerg is ahead of you in supplies, then well, it's bad news for you, so it's a really bad news. Alright, these gateways are now destroyed, so no more units in these buildings. Choke is started by Leto, and he is preparing drops. Well, he only has one gateway, so it's very hard now. He really needs to make use. Well, he can still make use of these cannons and drop river here to slowly advance, but he needs this river right now. Oh my god, he needs to pay attention. Well, that shuttle container river went down, so this way he won't really be able to defend, only with this DT, which might save the day for him. Okay, that DT will save him because the overlords are not sent, and of course it will take lots of time for the overlord to arrive. But he's losing important buildings like the robo, no more drops. So again, this game is really similar to the previous one. Pyro attacking, causing damage, and so on, and in the background he's able to progress while attacking, and Leto is surviving, but at what a cost. So he lost important buildings, couldn't really progress, and so on. So this looks really similar to the last game, where Pyro was able to develop more and win eventually. We'll see. Maybe Leto will have better chances this time. Let's see if he is able to progress. No upgrades yet on both sides. And a newer attack by Pyro, who is sending this overlord now. But it will take lots of time to get there, and these DTs might surprise him. So lots of Hydras might go down because the Overlord is a bit behind, and yeah, so those Hydras died, but this Overlord now is in spots, so he sees the DTs, and of course these Hydras are now have better chances fighting those units by RedLeto. Alright, so he's not rushing anywhere, he patiently waits for the Overlord, but right now he gets a bit further. I don't think this is the right idea. The Overlord, alright, so he's pulling back. He badly needs that Overlord with him because these DTs can massacre all the Hydras. So he stops there and waits for the Overlord just to arrive there, and right now these DTs cannot really do anything. So the Hydras are progressing, but the goons in the background are really waiting. Well, waiting to be dead. So okay, so the goons are going down, and Hydras are now really massing up here. More and more are sent. So these reinforcements by Pyro might be able to finish the game. Let's see if they are enough. RedLeto is now having more and more gateways. He's pumping units, but the problem is that Pyro has 1v1 upgrades with him, while RedLeto doesn't have any upgrades. So these units, I think, will be enough. Alright, let's see if Pyro manages to advance from this group, and seems he is, because he won the first game with 2-0. So alright, that's it. GG.